Hello plant friends, this is the third video that I've made today. I am going to be going out of town and so I'm trying to make content for you before I go. Today we are going to water my plants and we're just gonna have a casual plant talk. Hopefully that's something that you'll like. So to start, I know that plants need to be watered when one of my plants droops, but I watered that one recently and didn't water some other ones, so some of my plants do need to be watered. I used to do a soil measuring little guy, hydrometer I think, but I don't use one anymore because I know how to water, which is pretty cool. So I highly recommend using one of those unless you get it down like me. Okay, so let's begin the fun of watering our plants. And I'm gonna water myself with this Dr. Pepper. So, sorry, I literally am wearing the same outfit in a different video. So, I'm gonna fill my watering can. This is my baby watering can. I'm also going to fill up my humidifiers because my regulosum needs to be constantly wet or it gets very mad at me. So, just gonna grab one of those. I'm gonna move this light out of the way so we don't die. Okay, beach, I got my water. Okay, the humidifier is going. I can always tell when my room needs to be a little bit more humid because of this guy. So right now it says, it's backwards for you I think, but it says 68, and normally my plants are able to keep it 75 or above when all of them are watered, and they're just releasing the water into my room, and I have over 120 plants, so they just create like a terrarium and have their own environment and make it humid. The only reason I have this humidifier going over here is because of my regulosum. That's the only reason. Okay. Oh, and if you don't have one of these, you should definitely get one. It says 71 now, but only because I'm holding it, and people make humidity. I know that there's people watching me outside this window. I can see them. I don't care. So, for starters, we're gonna water this table. This is my cuttings and plants that need extra grow light help / plants that I just brought into my collection, like this billy tie. So, I'm gonna water them. How are you guys doing? Are you keeping up with the presidential debates? Me too. I wonder if I could move you over here for this part so I'm not just facing my butt to you the whole time. Wow. Sorry, the light's literally pink. Ooh, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to move my Haworthia for now. Okay. I think this is better. I'm gonna be really pink because of my grow light, but I'm always pink even when the grow light isn't on. So we're just extra pink right now. See, look. Just extra pink right now. Okay. Comment down below if you guys have gotten any really cool plants lately. You obviously know that I got my billy tie, but I want to know what kind of plants you guys like and why. Like, what about pothos makes some of you so excited, and why don't I get that same excitement from my pothos? So when watering anthuriums, I usually give them a little bit more water since they like to be wet. And then gloriosums. And then plants like the gloriosum that also like to be a little, oh! We overdid it. Sorry. Hello, this is the regulosum. This guy right here. This one. Right here. He is cute. He is so picky. I try to give him the best life possible, but sometimes I feel like I don't do a good enough job. I will say, so far the new leaf is like killing it. So I think we're doing something right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of water. So I had a pretty good day today. I mean, oh god, I just spilled a bunch of water. So I got out of the hospital yesterday. I have a UTI right now, and I had a kidney stone, but I had them at the same time. And it was so weird because it really just felt like really bad period cramps, like horrible period cramps mixed with a kidney stone. And if you've ever had a kidney stone, like, it's a very distinct feeling, and that's kind of what it felt like. But I went and they took my blood, and then they disappeared for like 5 hours, and then they came back and she had a bunch of medicine in her hand, and I was like, what's going on? And she was like, UTI. And I was like, I've never had one of those, what does that mean? And I guess it's where your body gets really mad at you and makes it feel like you're having period cramps. If you're a girl and it hurts to go to the bathroom and hurts to be a human being. Comment down below if you've ever had a kidney stone, and if you've had more kidney stones than me. I want to know what your experience is like. I have had 16 kidney stones. I got my first one the day that I turned 14 on my birthday, and it was the worst. Hello, I'm back. Do you guys like anthuriums, or do you like philodendrons more? I used to hate anthuriums just because I didn't like how they really looked, and I just didn't understand how much joy they can bring to a person. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, anthuriums, but they're so hard to propagate, and they need so much attention, and it's not like a philodendron, which will just love you no matter what light you put it in. I guess I could tell you guys how I got into houseplants. The very first time I had the idea of having houseplants in my head, I was watching Jenna Marbles, like I always do. She's, honest to God, my spirit animal. I've been watching her since I was 13. I've met Julian, and that was the coolest moment of my life. But I haven't met Jenna, and I was hoping that she'd come to our college campus because she does that sometimes. But it doesn't look like she's gonna do it, at least while I'm here, which is sad because I want to meet her so bad. The reason I did YouTube in the first place, like, Julian's kind of the reason, oh my god, Julian's kind of the reason I started film, because I really liked his short films. But Jenna's like, man, I just have been watching her for like 1,000 years, and I dyed my hair for the first time because of her, because, quote, life's too short to not have really exciting hair. She's right. So yeah, I was watching her videos and I was like, man, what the heck is up with houseplants? Everyone I know likes them, and I don't even see the point. It's just houseplants. They're just plants. What do they mean? And for some reason, over the next few days, I could not get the thought of houseplants, like, out of my head. Sorry, my boyfriend's being loud. He came over to help me out after the hospital, so I can't be too mean about it. Do you remember the first time I clicked on it? I clicked away because I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. Which is weird because I'll watch anything Jenna does, but I was like, houseplants? They're plants. But then I remember I was like, ugh, it's almost been a week. I don't really want to wait until Wednesday for Jenna to post again. I'll just watch this one. And I watched it, and then I was like, houseplants. And so then I started looking up the websites that she talked about, like Logi's, and I looked at some Etsy stuff, and then I was like, houseplants. And it's been that way ever since. But it was weird because I really got into it when I was in Oregon over spring break, and I couldn't shop because I was like, I can't take plants on a plane. Wrong. I've done it. I've taken 16 on a plane now at once. I ended up texting my friend Reed, and it was like, hey, want to go to a Home Depot? Because at this point I was knee deep in Harley G videos and all of her like Home Depot plant hauls. And for whatever reason, the Salt Lake City, like where she lives, the Home Depots there are so good. And all of mine here suck. But yeah, so Reed was like, hey, how about we go to Edward's Greenhouse, which is this greenhouse in Boise. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't even know there were any out here. And so we went, and it changed my world. And I bought like I think we spent 3 hours there. I bought this fry deck that day. This fry deck. And I bought, ooh, who else is left? I think he's the only one. So then I watched a bunch of videos, and I slowly started collecting plants and getting more. And whenever I do something, I always do it like full force. Like I go extreme zone into it. And that's definitely what it's definitely what I've done with this. And this has like really helped me out with dealing with the loneliness syndrome that you deal when you quit like a sporting event. Cause for me, when I quit track and field, I lost my team. And I never really felt like I had another team until I started doing the plant thing. And now I have a huge team. On Instagram, I have a team of 2,000 of you. But we're a team, and we're there for each other, and I talk to you guys like every day. Like there's 20 of you that I talk to every day, and I help you guys through your stuff, and you help me through your stuff, and we point out when there's bad sellers and who not to buy from, and we're a team. We work together. And at the beginning of this year, I was like actually depressed, and that was in March, and I shouldn't have been depressed because that's when me and Christopher were having our 1 year. But I was sad because I can't survive alone just off of, a boyfriend. I need, my friends, which I do have like 2 or 3 friends here in Boise, but I haven't really made a good friendship connection here yet, except for with 2 people. One of them I don't get to see a lot because she lives far away, and the other one is transferring to USC. So having you guys is just, it makes me feel like I have friends all over the world. I talk to people from Australia, I talk to people from the freaking Ukraine, I talk to people from Austria, from Germany, from Switzerland, Chicago, California. It's just, thank you so much for letting me have this outlet. And I'm done watering my plants. So that's the end of this video, but I hope that you liked this talk. I'm trying to be less of a character and more of a person. I think the character really comes through in my editing because I try to be a really comedic editor with the zooms. I'm a Vine kid, so the Vine humor is my humor. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you like content like this or if you hate it so I don't do it again. I really like making content like this. And oh my gosh, thank you to the 13 people that subscribed to me today. I see you. I am so appreciative of you. Please remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I usually shout out people on my Instagram story when they subscribe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway. And I think what I'm going to do is, if you can guess how many plants that I have, then you can win the giveaway. And I'll give away like a billy tie cutting or something really special. So follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/plantmeashley. I also have an Etsy account, and that will be restocking on September 1st. By the time this video comes out, I think it'll be pretty close to September. So follow me there also at plantmeashley, and I'll see you guys later. Should I do like a weird outro tag? Like plant peace. No, it doesn't Plantarina do something like that? Bye, planties. Sounds so much like panties, though. I could be like, hey, garden hose. No, I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Bye, guys.